What if I told you that a single shipwreck reshaped the destiny of an entire nation? Stop scrolling, because this story will leave you absolutely speechless. In 1711, a British fleet set sail to conquer Canada. Their mission? To attack the French stronghold of Quebec and deliver a decisive blow in the ongoing struggle between France and Britain for control of North America. It was ambitious, daring, and as you'll find out, disastrously ill-fated. Picture this: over 150 ships, loaded with 12,000 soldiers, sailors, and supplies, formed the largest expeditionary force ever sent overseas by the British Empire up to that time. The fleet sailed through treacherous waters across the North Atlantic and navigated toward the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Their goal was crystal clear: claim Quebec or die trying. Yet, hidden just beneath the surface of history lies a haunting tale of miscalculation, harsh weather, and the fatal overconfidence of British leaders. As the fleet approached the St. Lawrence River, dense fog cloaked the navigators' maps and calculations. Time was wearing thin, as the unforgiving North Atlantic had already taken its toll on the crew and vessels. Suddenly, disaster struck. The waters near Îles aux Egg Island proved to be a death trap for the fleet. Within hours, 8 British warships ran aground on the reefs, sinking into the icy depths. Over 900 soldiers and sailors perished, many swept away by unforgiving waves. It was one of the deadliest maritime disasters of its time. News of the calamity spread like wildfire, and the expedition was doomed before it even began. Without these critical ships and supplies, attacking Quebec was no longer a feasible option. The fleet retreated, battered, defeated, and humiliated. This failed conquest altered the entire trajectory of British colonial ambitions. The British didn't fully contend with Canada's French strongholds again until a half-century later in the Battle of the Plains of Abraham in 1759, changing not just North America's history, but the world's. Furthermore, the shipwrecks off Îles aux became an eerie underwater cemetery, a chilling reminder of what could have been a cataclysmic shift in power. To this day, wreckage from the sunken vessels continues to be discovered, tantalizing divers and historians alike with frozen fragments of a forgotten past. The Canadian coastlines carry the whispers of that fateful day, echoes of ships and men who sought to conquer the New World, only to fall prey to the merciless seas. But here's the most fascinating part. Had the British succeeded in their 1711 campaign, North America as we know it would look wildly different. Modern Canada, its bilingual culture, and even the shape of early American expansion could have been unrecognizable. Imagine the ripple effects: entire histories, undone by one storm, one mistake, one tragic day in maritime history. So why does no one talk about this? Why does this massive, game-changing disaster slip through the cracks of history books? Perhaps it's because history prefers to celebrate victories rather than examine defeats. But here's the secret: it's precisely in those defeats that the most compelling stories lie. Now think about this the next time you see a shipwreck documentary or walk by a coast. Beneath the waters lies not just timber and iron, but the footprints of a forgotten chapter that reshaped nations. If you've enjoyed diving into this hidden story from history, be sure to subscribe for more episodes of fascinating history. Because trust me, the best stories are the ones that history itself tries to keep hidden. It's your time to uncover them with us, one tale at a time. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, history is astonishing, even when it sinks to the bottom of the sea.